we are going to get into things pretty quick here as we get rolling, and dive into stuff. Last time we did like a focus down on dating, so we picked like 5 to focus down on, and that was really, really effective. So honestly, I kind of want to do that again. So let's do some research. Let's do some research and see who we all have. So not sure if it does. Won't let me like your videos anywhere. What? Weird. Sad. It hates me. True and cute. Love it. I'm content being friends. So being friends with them gives you the same bonus as like dating them. So I'm kind of content with whatever. I kind of want to pursue Shelly. So I want Shelly to be one of our 5. Abel's cute. I want to pursue her, but I haven't figured out what days we can talk to her. I kind of want to Google it. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to cheat. Date everything. You'll only meet Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And only at 18. So only when we have 2 hearts remaining. So, hold on. I feel like I need to write this down. I need to take notes for. Oh my goodness. I lost all my posts. They're just, grossly covered in cat hair. 8. Girl. So covered in cat. Okay. So, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Go hearts. Left. So, when we have that, I think that we should pursue Charami. I also thought she was cute. We could pursue her too. I also kind of want to pursue oh, there's so many good characters. Oh, we wanted Barry. Oh, I want Penelope. Okay, so let's do Barry, Penelope, Shelly, Charami when we can. He's cute. I like him. I don't know who else we need to. I wouldn't mind pursuing Monique or Zoe. Oh, Nem, I don't know if you saw, but we got another visit by Nightmare. Yeah, we did. Let's do Parker. Let's do those 5. So let's do Shelly. I already forgot who I said. Shelly. So shelf, makeup, board games. Who else did I say? Oh, Penelope and Charami. And then we'll pick another person to kind of like fill in when we can't meet with Charami. So today is Saturday, which means that we can. So let's start with makeup. I kind of want to pursue
hello again,
River
darling.
too.
Absolutely fab to be in your lumescent company again. What's new with you? I hope all is gorgeous.
Oh, cute. I'm gonna start saying that. I hope all is gorgeous. That's adorable. Oh, we have a kitty visitor. You are gorgeous.
I am indeed.
Ah!
So, since we last chatted, I memorized the hex codes
Yes!
of all my favorite shades of pink. And then I forgot them.
Oh my gosh. Right now, ignore the blankets on the floor. Oh, you can't even see. But we have like a new gate up. Look at, you can kind of see it. Yeah. We have a new gate up that's completely, like, shelving. So you can, like, see through it fully, and we're hoping that that helps the cats integrate better. And then also, when it's closed, there's no way they can get over it. We were having too many issues with them jumping over.
I was supposed to be organizing all my color palettes before I got distracted by thinking about pink things and trying to name all the stuff I know that's pink. So,
I love pink.
Anyway, if you were thinking of going with the Smile Republic Berry Red eyeshadow today, I apologize in advance for not knowing where it is.
I have a lot going on in that brain.
I suppose I do. Which is funny, because if you'd asked me, I'd say my head's empty most of the time. I forget enough things that it should be. But the moment a thought's gone, the space immediately gets filled up with something else. Well, that reminds me. I was actually going to ask if you could help me with that. I mean, from the color coordination on your amazing outfit alone, it's clear you're far, far, far more level-headed than I am, darling.
Bruh, I am wearing gray and black today.
I'm messier than one gets trying to do their mascara in the back of a moving taxi. If you're offering, I'd absolutely love the help, sweetie. Lately, I've just found it really, really hard to focus on anything. You know, I realized after we spoke last time that I actually can't remember what we talked about. Like, I have little flickers of the conversation. Snapshots almost, but you were really interesting and I enjoyed chatting and I feel awful that I can't remember anything as if you weren't and I didn't.
Very full silent.
Let's say this.
It's more than that, though. For example, if I watched a movie, do you know how much I'd remember by the time we hit the
Why
credits?
does he have a brain
Same thing,
problem?
just snapshots. Maybe a line or two for a while, but it can be more important stuff than that, too. It could be the happiest day of my life, and I'd still walk away with clip
There's
notes
a
that'll
problem
fade in no
here.
time at all. Feels like my brain robs from itself. Just takes away the things I experience and leaves an outline in its place. I can feel life crumbling away behind me like a particularly cheap liner pen. Thank you. It makes me feel really bad.
That's so weird.
Guilty sometimes, like it's not exactly respectful to forget people's names the 5th time you've heard them, or constantly fail to honor commitments because you'd lose all track of them. Or get told something really important and meaningful, something you should really truly treasure and just lose it. Then again, my stupid brain's a steel trap for stuff that's totally not all that important. It's just whatever silly thing I'm mega focused on.
Welcome
at the
back,
time.
Lunar.
I once learned a
Hope
whole
Mom's
bunch of
good.
meaningless facts about Herne Bay in Kent. At one point, I could have told you all that. Until I got bored and forgot. The only
Cheers.
thing that
Okay,
ever really
good.
stays is the thing I talk people's ears off about all the time. Cosmetics, product, makeup, and skincare, all that glitz. I'm never not fascinated by the things we style ourselves with, and I guess that's what makes Barry Styles Barry Styles. It's what I can remember, so that's me.
Aw.
Pretty ironic, darling. The closest thing to my heart is only skin deep.
She had to drop something off. Nice. What are you guys having for dinner tonight, or did have for dinner? We're having chili, and I'm very excited.
Barry gives you a warm smile.
That's a lovely way of looking at it.
But pizza,
You have a beautiful perspective.
if meat's thawed enough, taco salad type thing. Want tacos? Want tacos next week. What do you need help
Oh,
with?
yes! I can't remember a single thing, and it looks to me like you're able to keep track of roughly 100 things at once. So, like, how? How can I at least pay attention to the things I want to pay attention to?
Sounds like he is like very severe. Not to diagnose.
How do you mean, hon?
Write things down? All sorts of things.
All sorts of things.
Those of things pushing.
Oh, yes, of course. Sometimes I think to do it, but then I just don't. Like, I do need to, don't I?
Yeah.
Heck, even if I forget to bring a notepad, I'm literally never more than 2 inches away from a liner pen in my own arms.
Yep.
Oh, like, I could use the orange eyeshadow as a highlighter for super important notes, because it's a lovely shade and it's always left unused on the palette.
I do not wear orange
And
eyeshadow.
I have this red ink liner that's always been too splodgy for lips, but oh, it looked gorgeous in a notebook. I didn't even think about how fabulous the book itself could look.
Make it fun, it'll be easier to
I'm
remember.
getting giddy just thinking about glittering up a notebook, like giving my own memories a makeover.
Oh, that's cute.
This is brilliant. This is just brilliant. Thank you so much. Now,
Have fun. Water. Oh, it's the sink downstairs. I have that turned on still. I was like, why do I hear water? Okay, we're gonna do... Penelope and Shelly. Do Shelly first. We've talked
Shelly
to her a
is
couple
pacing
of
when
times.
you come upon her. When she spots you, she startles.
Slim Callie, hello, welcome on in. How are you doing today? Greetings and salutations to you as well, my dear. I don't know what that was.
Hey, hey, hey!
Doing well, I'm happy to hear that. I'm doing okay. I had a rough work day, so I am excited to game for a bit, and I finally have D&D tonight, so I'm super stoked.
She bounds over
I
to you,
haven't
arms
played
wide open for a hug.
In like a while.
Shelly's embrace is absolutely crushing.
Hi!
But it's not just her raw power that makes you feel smothered.
How's it going?
There's a desperation in her grip that makes you feel like you've entered a... The hug seems to last an eternity. Shelly's fingers sinking into your soft skin with a bruising force. She releases you eventually, but you're certain you'll be sore later.
Oh no, I'm yawning still. Hopefully the caffeine.
Alright, you're really gonna love this. I stayed up all night thinking about how to explain what I go through in terms you'd easily understand.
Got back from puppy walkies. Pet a dog for me, please. If anyone has any animals, now is the time. Go pet them. Please. For me. Give them pets.
I borrowed a bunch of weights from Dunk to show you. He was
Okay.
so excited to help me, he practically threw them at me. If I wasn't as strong and positive as I am, my feelings might have been real hurt. It's fine though, he just wanted to help.
Pupper's petted. Thank you.
All the time, actually. It's probably because I'm so good at staying on the wall, even under pressure.
I like her theme music too, but she's a hot mess, girl. She's a jock with issues.
But a weaker shelf than me might start to wonder, you know what I mean? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I got this yoga mat right here. If you don't mind, get on your hands and knees.
Oh, wow, hot. I want to say that.
Hey, I'm glad you think so, but that's not the point, I promise.
Shelly waits patiently for you to lower yourself to the ground, or about as patiently as she can manage.
She's so funny.
You humor her, settling on your hands and knees on the yoga mat Shelly has brought for you.
Okay, great, excellent. Now the weights.
One by one, Shelly begins to carefully arrange weights across your back. They're heavy and precariously placed. One wrong move would send them tumbling to the floor.
All right, how you feeling?
A little nervous. this?
Only a little? You should be feeling scared. It's a lot of pressure to hold things up.
The shorts
wait,
are
there's more.
so funny.
Shelly grabs a hold of the yoga mat with both hands, jerking it suddenly from side to side. The effect is not unlike a mini earthquake. It's all you can do to hold on to the yoga mat, your knuckles turning white with the effort.
How do we feel now?
Red.
Bingo! Imagine having to hold stuff up and you don't even have the proper foundation. Day in and day out, you gotta cling to a wall, not knowing whether today is the day you fall.
Look like she's packing. She is packing. Well, wait. Oh, you mean like packing. Got it. I meant like, look at those muscles, my girl. Yes, Nick, exactly.
Shelly taps her forehead, switching swiftly from stress
Also, hi, Nick.
to
How's
a
it going?
knowing smirk.
That's why I gotta be so positive all the time. Positivity won't keep stuff from falling, but it will help my fingers dig just that much harder into the drywall.
Ooh, Amy got first. Must be really strong.
Heck, I am. But positivity is the real reason I'm so strong. Okay, time to reset.
Shelly frantically clears the weights from your back, helping you stand up again.
You're alive, may or may not be slightly drunk during D&D. Hell yeah. I'm so excited that we're playing. Okay.
Thanks for seeing things from my perspective. Nobody else ever wants to listen long enough to get what I'm talking about. It's always, not now, Shelly, and please stop yelling at me, Shelly, and please leave before I have you escorted out, Shelly. I gotta take these back to Dunk now before he needs them again. But it was real nice talking shelf with you. Catch you on the flip side, my pal.
Shelly so much. Okay. Let's talk to Penelope.
The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Marker Twain.
Marker Twain! I can't. That's so funny. Another quote of the day?
You better believe it. So the date with Chris was awful. A disaster even.
Okay. Tell me about
He
it.
spent the night chasing me around with what looked like an axe but was probably just a spare ski or something. And at the end of it, he asked if he could see me again, but instead of kissing me, he leaned in and whispered that I had the calves of a malnourished mountain goat. And that he found my scrawniness appealing because of the potential I had if I would just commit to fitness. So anyway, I'm thinking maybe masculinity is like, not my thing.
Oh!
And that's okay. I've got a date lined up with a real pretty shelf that's just as hot and strong as Chris. And I'm like 90% sure she won't try to kill me.
Oh! She's gonna go on a date with Shelly. Should we say you should date me instead? Let's do it. I'll carry you. Don't worry about fitness.
Oh, wow. You keep saying things like that, I might just get the wrong idea.
Girl, I wasn't
Stop
kidding.
teasing me, you big old kidder.
I was serious.
You got any tips for this date? Anything to keep in mind for going out with someone who could totally crush me with a pinky, but is also feminine and fine?
Be yourself.
Sure. I'm gonna remember today's quote, too. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Setting aside the whole problematic and most assuredly fake African proverb attribution, words of wisdom, man. That calendar sure knows what's what.
I loved that.
Oh my god. I think that's her now.
Hey, hey!
Shelley bounds into the room, lifting Penelope up into the air and tossing her like a beach ball.
Oh, I hope you're ready to get, like, totally swept off your feet. This is a real love connection, and not two lonely things
Her
desperately
music
clinging to
kicked
each
in
other
again.
in the last
Right?
shot of
Do they need a
love.
third?
Oh wow, that's just what I was about to say. We really are on the same page. But also, like, please put me down.
Oh my god, am I messing up already? I am so sorry. God, stupid Shelly.
Oh,
Shelley drops Penelope like a ton of bricks. Penelope slowly, painfully climbs to her feet, while Shelley berates herself.
no.
You always do this, Shelly. You get too excited, and you just Go in!
Stop beating yourself up.
It's okay. Why don't we just start over again, huh?
Shelly turns towards Penelope, wiping away a few tears.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm actually watching. Oh my god, yeah. WLW first date.
As you watch the two of them leave arm in arm,
Yeah, that's useless lesbians is a trope for a reason. Okay. I am going to shut this off. Okay.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we got her!
It's Saturday night dead.
Tonight's play is called Throw It All Away.
Oh,
It's,
I'm not saying
mystery,
all lesbians
obviously.
are useless. I was
Care to
just
join me?
saying, like, the useless lesbian is a trope for a reason. It's the, like, when you're with another one, you are, flustered constantly that you're useless. That's the joke, which I get. I am also a flustered woman around woman. I'm here for it. The mystery. Sure.
Awesome. Here we go.
Murder mystery.
Florence is a big fan of these. She's here every Saturday. It's true. I'm just an absolute sucker for crime shows.
Oh, I forgot how cute she was.
Sometimes I picture myself pulling off that devilish body outlining chalk floor look. Is that weird? Okay, partner. Listen up. I'll be playing the part of the poor old rocking chair whose husband has gone missing. You're the detective investigating the disappearance. I'll play along with whatever direction you decide to take the story. Just remember, keep it respectful and fun. And lights up!
I love the music.
Jeremy clasps her hands together, becoming a new chair altogether in the blink of an eye.
They put so much work into her line. Like the backgrounds and the different outfits for her. Cute.
Woo! Woo! Yes!
Yeah.
Oh,
And she has some
dear
of the
me,
longest
detective.
parts too.
Is there any news about my husband, Henry David Throw the Throw Pillow? He's been missing for nearly 4 days, and I'm worried sick.
Hi, Spleen! How's it going, my dear? Your little so cute.
Oh, it's so quiet here without him. I haven't been able to sleep a wink.
Ghosties! More ghosties.
Detective, please let me join the investigation. You have to. You just have to. Oh, I'm going crazy, cooped up here all by my lonesome.
And there's different music too.
Thank you, Detective. You're a peach.
We'll agree.
Now that we're on the same team, it's time to look for some clues. Where should we start?
Spleen, what games have you been playing recently? Keep it respectful.
Of course. The clue closet. Why didn't I think of that?
That goes for everybody. What's everybody been playing recently? I've been playing Graveyard Keeper off stream, and it's been really fun.
Dear Henry always loved the clue
Lunar actually got me
closet.
that game.
He was always jotting down little notes in there. Maybe we can figure out where he went based on something he left behind.
Thought on the other side? I don't know what the other side is. Oh, and Subnautica 2 came out. Yes. Nice. Sounds super fun. I haven't played any of the Subnautica game. Is better Phasmophobia? Ooh, don't say that around. Lunar loves Phas. Nothing better than a gaming dry spell. I've been playing a lot of cozy games off stream recently. I play so much Played Up. That's like my favorite.
Jeremy looks around, tapping at her chin as she thinks.
And keeping myself from playing more Pragmata, because I want to play Pragmata.
Let's see. Footprint. Painting with eyes that follow you wherever you go. Suspiciously stained sheet.
Good, honey? Oh.
Here we go. A note. Oh, it's a bit hard to make out. I'll need my glasses.
She mimes pulling a pair of reading glasses.
It's...
Walled in.
Goodness! My husband, Henry David Thoreau, wrote, "Walled in."
The other side annoys
know
you.
what that means.
He must be trapped in the walls.
That's totally fair. Not everybody likes every game. I'm sure that the things that you enjoy about Faz are some of the reasons why other people play the other one. People finish Pragmata in a single week. Honestly, I feel like you could. I take forever to play it. Play any. The gas.
Get him out of there.
I've been wanting to play RE9 again. No way he could survive that long.
You're wrong. You have to be. Henry? Henry! Henry!
The wail of grief Charami lets out nearly startles you. It feels so convincing.
Damn, okay, girl. She had rent to pay, apparently.
She slumps to the floor, sobbing on her knees.
Oh no!
And... see. Lights down.
I can't believe it. It's too tragic for words.
Some people don't like bummer endings, but I do. I like a story that leaves you thinking for a while after it's done.
The way that she talks in, like, Jeremy's voice is so much like Lucy from Fairy Tale that, like, I just, I can only hear it. Which is fair.
Oh, fantastic. Come back on another day. You're so much fun.
Charami gives a delight.
Cute. Okay. Who was our last person we were going to talk to? I don't remember. Who else were we? I said Prissy. Can only hear the character from Persona 5 in her. Mikado? Mikado? I keep calling her Tomato. That's her name sounds like tomato. Mikado? Makoto. I say it wrong. And then I, like, yeah. I think that was in the most recent episode of Persona that's not out yet. I called her Tomato, and, Chrome was so mad at me. Okay, I'm changing gears. I'm gonna pursue, or I'm going to, like, try to be friends with Kopi, because number one, she's cute. And number two, then we can pursue Nightmare, too.
Kopi is in the middle of opening a bag of coffee beans, wafting their aroma towards her with a pleasant sigh.
Oh, hey! Welcome back! I hope you're in the mood for some delicious coffee. I just got him some fresh new beans, so they're gonna be nice and ready to grind. And, well, I'm looking to try something a little different today. So, what can I get for you today?
That voice threw you off, right? A little bit. I love her accent so much, though. Let's do a latte.
Sure thing.
Kopi gets to work, grinding.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
Tell me more about latte art.
Gosh, there's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips, but probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it.
Called the Rosetta?
That's probably it, yeah. We'll see you next time.
He's so cute. Yeah, very, very, very talented voice actor. the little flip. Okay. So, our pattern is gonna be makeup, Shelf, Penelope, Charami if she's available, and then Kopi. So that we can pursue Nightmare. Can I? Okay. So now that she's back, we can't talk to her unless we have a charge. I think that we'll talk to Ghost Lady.
Last time, Nightmare just launched right into an unpleasant dream she prepared for you.
We got her again!
But for some reason tonight, she hesitates.
Biblically accurate Nightmare?
Whatever the reason, this could be your opportunity to get to know her better. Or perhaps to swing your dreams in a more pleasant direction.
It is very hard to get a voice actor who has a blended voice like that. But the people who did this, like, apparently know everybody, so... No, Nightmare.
Oh. You want to talk to me?
Her voice is so cool. Talk a little before we get to the scaring.
Well, sure. We've been talking about fear. And what your fears mean to you. Would you like to talk about more of your fears?
Best way to make a game with voice acting? Yeah, just know a lot of voice actors. What about my fantasies?
That wouldn't be so bad. I can work with that. Tell me your deepest desires.
I've always wanted a goth girlfriend! I feel like I have to. I feel like I gotta. I mean, I don't know if I want a goth girlfriend or to be the goth girlfriend, you know? I should, do that style of makeup again soon.
It's hard to tell in the darkness, but you could swear Nightmare blushes.
LJ Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. Was it the goth girlfriend joke?
That's interesting. Well, wow.
Ooh,
of all the things to have in your
we
mind.
blasted her.
There's all sorts of things in your head, you know. And I can dig through them and try to make the best sense of it I can, but haven't you ever wondered why some of your dreams are so nonsensical?
I will have to do it soon.
I can make anything scary. But the scariest dreams are the ones that stick with you when you wake. The ones that come from a place of true fear. Things that keep you up at night. So you telling me those things about your biggest fears. It was nice of you. You gave me the keys to really scare you.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what I told her.
I guess. I'm not used to people playing along with me.
Ooh, the blush. Don't understand how important your work is.
You do, unfortunately. There's so much to be learned from nightmares. On an animalistic evolutionary level, some say nightmares are sort of like practice for life-threatening scenarios. Others say nightmares are just your brain sorting through stressful events from your day.
I also like that the eyes are what shows she's blushing. It's so cute. And also, the other thing was that, it kind of identified that her true... I don't want to say her true head is the unicorn.
All pretty useful things, in my opinion. And yet, despite all the scientific advances humanity has achieved, no one really knows that much about me at the end of the day. It's a little sad, isn't it?
Take the time
I
to
wish
get to
they would
understand
too.
you. It's okay, Lunar. I ate lunch at 3 p.m., so I feel... Where did the AM come from?
Can you imagine how much better the world would be if people actually paid attention to the messages in their dreams?
Nightmare looks past you at something you can't see.
Oh no. Look at the time. If I don't get started now, we won't have time to finish. You hear something dripping.
Oh, okay, we're going for it.
You look up at the ceiling, then.
Nightmare serves you some unpleasant imagery. but it's just not quite up to her usual standard. Something
you.
about her seems off her game.
For not
could have
subjecting
happened?
me to gore
Perhaps you
dream.
can ask her about it another night.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The curtains aggressively whipping open scared the shit out of me. Okay, it is Sunday, so we don't have Charami today.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello!
That's the spirit.
We haven't seen this one! That's adorable.
Just remembered, I've been working on another one of my world-famous Styles Profiles TM survey. I'm calling my quizzes Styles Profiles now, because it's definitely a thing, I swear.
I love it.
Last time, we took a trip to the wonderful world of cosmetic products, but looking good is only part of feeling good, is it not? For the next stage of my artistically audacious audit, I've drummed up a series of questions all about hygiene and freshness. In a second round I like to call Coming Clean.
Talked to Fryer on the Lord's Day. I don't think I've talked to Fryer in the save yet. I love talking in detail about my personal hygiene habits of myself and others. Let's do it. Let's be.
Oh my gosh, me too!
Let's be. Play along.
It's easily in my top 5 things to discuss with friends and strangers. Of course, I've ensured that none of these questions are too personal, darling. As someone who hangs out in a bathroom all day, I totally understand the importance of discretion.
I mean, let's be real. This man has heard me shit because he's right next to the toilet. So who cares? Tell me more.
Right, so last time we talked tweezers, we talked makeup, we talked aesthetic. This time around, in the interest of getting to know you more and work out exactly how best to get you at your best, I've got a whole set of queries about the product you like when getting fresh. So, what do you think, hon? Are you up for Styles Profiles TM? Round 2.
thing.
Well, suds me up with soap and foam. I'm so excited.
At least he's not super weird.
Okay,
At least.
here we go. Question 1 for round 2 of Styles Profiles TM, which is absolutely gonna be a thing.
Thanks, Nick,
When
for
it comes to
quoting that.
toothpaste, which brand best pleases your pearlies? Ooh, do tell.
I'm so specific about my toothpaste. I mean, obviously it's none of these, but
Possibly my favorite too. Funny how it started life like that shampoo for horses did. A product for animals that somehow transitioned to people use.
I don't know how to do that, Amy. That would be fun. I don't know how to do that though. Gates. How are you? Odd thing to keep in the memory bank. I literally just said it. How dare? How dare
Of
what?
course, Hintomind had a harder time getting off the ground, since it was originally in... Luckily, it was just regular old toothpaste, so they eventually relaunched it after sinking about $2 million. Anyway, I don't mean to floss over dental care, but when it comes to hand soap, how should it be? Bottles
Oh,
of
that I
liquid
don't have a
blocking or
quotes
squirting?
command?
Do they need to
I
be
don't
a
know how to make
plastic
one.
brick, or bottles of squeezy wetness where it's at?
Maybe Nick should look into
When
that.
you've got it in your hands, should you be rubbing or pumping?
I like liquid. I've tried to be a bar soap girly, and it just doesn't do it for me. I like liquid in a really, really good scrubby. I like that.
Exactly, of course. I always like to say that there is, but assuming you're soaping correctly, you cannot soap it. I think the war between bar users and liquid users has gone on far enough.
I love that Scape got by Nightbot. That was Nick. I'm rolling death saves already. You can do it with Nightbot? Okay. Oh, that's true! You could totally just do the arson one, like the arson one, and make a paste bin of quotes. Now we would need good quotes from Zari. I think that it should only be Zari quotes.
Surely you've seen the debates, darling.
Okay.
The furious, angry debate. Those who think all soap and
I'm like
endless
not
war
paying
between
attention
solid
to what he's
and
talking
liquid.
about.
A storm is lathering, with both sides foaming at the mouth to scrub. I'm just glad you stopped me when you did. Okay, next question. No questionnaire on its absorbency and non-judgmentally forgiving nature makes it a household name in many
Okay, that's
household.
super easy.
Plus, it's just fun to spongy sping.
Come back to me.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I got caught in a word loop. You know when it just gets weird and you can't stop thinking about
that
it?
happens in my brain.
Glad to hear it. Right. Sponges come in many, but if you were offered a lifetime supply of sponges right now,
That is
with
a
the
lot
proviso
easier.
that you can only have it in one basic format forever, which would you go for?
That's
Here
a
they
gotcha. I like ones, I think. I don't use like regulars.
Interesting choice. I've always found them a little weird myself. It's like, well, they come in vibrant colors, they're easy to dry, and that's it for you, is what
Okay.
I'd say. If, anyway, darling, I'm delighted to farewell.
Bye. They added funny quotes in the year it happened. It's funny when chat can ask for a quote, random one is populated. That is true. Practically looking at building a Rube Goldberg machine. Oh, poor Nick. Poor Nick. Song dropped today. Ooh. Ooh. I haven't listened to a lot of like quote unquote emo music in a while, but I will definitely check that out. No shame for listening to a song on repeat. I do that all the time.
What up, my dudette? Oh, I can't believe that little negative voice in the back of my head was really sure you'd never come back after that whole weights thing we did. But I wrestled it into submission with the power of positive thinking. I didn't
girl.
spend the entire night sweating and crying.
Don't stress yourself out on my behalf.
I mean, I would if that's what you wanted, but you don't, right? Right?
My music is 60% emo love songs. Oh my gosh, Nick. So my mom listens to the adoption agency playlist like all the time, and she loves guessing whose songs are on there. And she's like, it's so fun because I get to listen to like a whole bunch of interesting music. So funny. I forgot about that. Yeah. And I was like, recently mine has been like all just lo-fi. I listen to a lot of lo-fi. Because when I'm like listening to Spotify, I just like want to chill. And then I've been on a K-pop kick recently. You do that during Hangouts? Oh, that's so smart. Wrestled into submission. Me too.
So I didn't.
For the first time since you've met Shelly,
Darling, I did not expect to see you here this shelf. It appears I have interrupted.
I have interrupted.
I will return another time.
Oh. I don't mind.
Right.
Yeah. Well then,
There's too many muscle mommies on my screen. I'm not complaining. I'm just overwhelmed. I'm just flustered.
I will keep it short, Shelly. Your constant anxiety is creating atmosphere of tension in the house. Everyone is afraid to hurt your feelings, so I have come to have talk with you.
You're not here to hang out with me?
This is business school.
Oh. I liked the first option, like you really can't deal with Shelly. I'm trying to be nice to Shelly, okay?
Shelley's eyes fill with tears. Where you would expect her to have an outsized reaction, she only looks down at the ground. This looks like real hurt.
which one to do. That would have been nicer.
Perhaps. It was not my intention to hurt you.
Just like one of those things was like, Dasha, help!
We care
Yeah,
about
that's
your feelings, Shelly, really. But we have tried dancing around it for long enough. What can I tell you but to relax? You must trust in your muscles. They are considerable.
Oh, that's cute.
Shelly sniffles, finally speaking.
Easy for you to say. Nobody put you together wrong. You can just trust you're gonna do your job every day.
Are you improperly
Tears
mounted?
stream down Shelly's cheeks. Dasha gives Shelly a sweet if awkward pat on the shoulder.
Oh no, was she not put up correctly? Make sure you check your studs or use the little stud grabber or the wall grabbers when you put things in drywall. Okay? That was one of the first things my dad taught me with power tools was how to put up shit correctly.
I am sorry, Shelly. Please. Try just to relax a bit, eh?
Properly. No.
We're all on your side. Even if you do not feel... I've let the two of...
Shelly,
Yeah. I'm mounted wrong. No studs, no anchors. Right into the drywall.
Yeah, you need anchors. Girl. Oh my goodness. Your dad is 100% correct. Thank you. It was actually really funny. We were hanging up my closet. I have like an open closet on the wall because there's no closets in the bedroom downstairs. And I was like, Kenny, do you know how to put up like this stuff correctly? And he was like, no. So I taught my fiance how to put things up correctly. Stud finders are very helpful. Although personally, I'll use a stud finder to verify, but most of the time I just check. I have a good ear.
Why do you think I'm so strong? I've had to hold on like crazy for years and years. Dasha and Abel and all the rest of those guys. They don't know what it's like. They can just rely on their own muscles to get the job done, knowing nothing's wrong.
And they're fun when you get to make a dad joke with them. Wait, what dad joke?
Me? I just gotta know one of these days I'm gonna fall. Someone's gonna put too much weight on me and I'm gonna rip right out of the wall. Whoever I'm holding up's gonna break. And I'm gonna know it was all my fault.
Aww. Is it the fault of whoever
That's nice
installed
of you
you?
to say. But it's a shelf's responsibility to care for whoever she's holding up.
Hold it up to yourself to find the stud. No! Bad!
I tried asking around the house years ago if anybody could fix me. Nobody but Tony was even willing to try. And I am not letting that guy near me.
Who's Tony?
You're the only person I trust to even try. So you're saying, guess it was stupid to think I could fix it. That's fine. Just gotta...
it's clear Shelley's heart is not in her affirmations.
What, like, just be scared and not so loud about it?
An Italian toolbox is Toby?
I guess that could work. I'm gonna go...
Shelley walks off away from you with
We're gonna need to remount that girl. That's Tony? Where's my toolbox? I don't know where my toolbox is. Huh.
We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit.
Hell yeah! That's a good quote!
I'm back in the saddle, and that's okay!
Second floor coat closet? I didn't even notice that! I was too hung up on Volt and Eddie.
Oh boy! It was a complete disaster. She wouldn't stop crying at dinner. She kept talking about how I was her last chance at happiness, and that if we didn't hold on to each other, we'd both be old and alone. She definitely cried the whole time. I gave her all the motivational quotes I had, but nothing worked. Like, if I was crying and somebody said to me, it's not about money or connection, it's the willingness to outwork and outlearn everyone, sparked Cuban, I definitely would have cheered up. But I guess we can't all be me. So,
Yeah.
Shelly, not the one. But hey, I managed to get another date lined up on my way back here, and it was like a totally real and spontaneous connection. Not at all, because he was, like, around.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right quote for Shelly either. I'm around. I'm alive too.
Stop it.
She thinks I'm joking!
That was a really...
Penelope looks past you to the desk. When you follow her gaze, you see a man wearing dice sheiks.
Oh my god, Chance! How long have you been standing there?
It's Chance!
Fairest maiden.
Yes! I miss Chance! He was one of the ones we, like, first romance.
Art thou ready for our date?
You're such a joker! Hi, Alan. How are you doing? Chance would be a fine thing. Chance is an amazing... Oh, he's so cute. Also, Matt Mercer. I love Matt Mercer. Better treat her
How
right.
else does one treat a maiden? Never fear. She is in good hands.
I love the cloak.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good date.
I'm good. How are you? I'm doing okay. Had a rough day at work, but we're making it good. I do need to work like an hour tomorrow, but otherwise I don't have to work this week. That's nice. Matt Mercer is indeed Chance.
This is a date?
Do you not want to date me?
No, I do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see. Love ending modifier with a human. And...
He rolls a small die, seemingly thrilled with the result.
Okay. It's definitely a date. Let's go.
There! See? A real date. Not just me dating a guy out of pure convenience. This is gonna be the one. I can tell.
Oh yeah, definitely. I rolled a 19 on my charisma check.
This is going to be truly excellent.
Drop a smoke bomb and escape.
Help!
You leave them to it.
Oh, she said help. Now I feel bad. Okay, so we don't have Charami today. You want to talk to Kopi right at the end. Oh, you know who I haven't continued to romance at all? Tony is Roger Craig Smith. Chris Redfield! Okay, we're gonna go talk to him. That's all you needed to say. Chris Redfield. Oh, sorry, dude.
The handsome construction worker currently invading your space makes you feel as though you've accidentally wandered into an active building site.
I am not gonna lie. I was not expecting him to be this hot. I was kind of expecting, like, typical construction worker with his pants too low.
He holds up his hands to stop you from going any further, glaring at you as he looks you up and down.
Whoa! Where do you think you're going?
Oh my god, it is the voice of Chris. The triangles galore. Oh, Kenny, you got competition now. Kenny would agree with me, okay? Kenny would agree with me then. Oh, Logic?
I can't let you in here without the proper PPE.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And the ruler shaved. Oh, it is a ruler. That's so funny. I love the character.
Tony puts his fingers to his mouth and whistles.
Hey, get him out of here. Your hard hat, your boots, your high-vis vest.
You don't have a high-vis vest on.
Come on, this is a job site. Don't even get me started. Not when Johnny Wannabe next door has got a whole garage to himself. I mean, I'm talking wall-to-wall pegboard, 6 kinds of saws. Oh, and he's got this 12-inch auger. Man, those things go deep.
That's what she said. It's just...
Man, you're telling me 1%ers, right?
Oh, look at his hair! And he's got like a little heart.
Look, all I'm saying is I want a little more space, too. You know, for entertaining. I'm a popular tool. It's always, hi, Tony this, thanks, Tony that, or Tone, my ass is leaking.
Please don't tell me.
Jean-Lou.
Of course.
Incontinence. You didn't hear from me, though. HIPAA.
That's not how HIPAA works.
Anyways, objects need somewhere bigger than this to come see me for what ails them. And, sometimes old Tom might also want to have special company over. You know what I'm talking about, huh?
Tony nods, grinning smugly at you.
Oh yeah, I do.
You know what I'm talking about.
We got our sense up.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, we're blushing.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
Oh, we're
You know what I'm talking about? Woo!
Don't keep doing this.
Tony nods at you. You nod at him. And you nod at each other. Both entirely pleased that you each know what the other is
A
talking
plus
about.
writing.
So you get space for all sorts of things I may or may not be insinuating.
Oh my gosh. What other things
Relax,
do you like to
Tiger.
insinuate?
It's Tony time. I got a pitch for you. A drawbridge.
Oh, hell yeah. Like from you.
Think about it. Your lover pulls up for a date, and the drawbridge lowers to let him in. Pretty freaking impressive, huh?
Know how to do that?
Oh, yeah. I got everything. The flat-looking screwdriver, the pointy star shape
Oh.
on a hammer, and the spearmint gum you've had in here since April.
Interesting. I have only played a little bit of Assassin's Creed. That's super cool. It's perfect, I'm sold. Nem's like, moat. Please tell me there's a moat.
Absolutely. Which leads into my next indoor slide. We get rid of the stairs, replace them with a slide. Great to travel from upstairs to downstairs.
Am I going from
Way
downstairs
ahead
upstairs?
of you. All us construction guys do this. It's an industry standard. You ready?
Hit me.
Grippy socks.
That was hilarious.
It can be as steep as you want. Your house, your rules. Now, how do you feel about indoor pools? Because if we rip out the floor in the living room, we can get you an indoor pool.
I'm in.
Hey, let me get the permits going, see if I can get my best tools on the job. Hammer's availability's been shot ever since the incident.
Oh, he's got really pretty eyes. What incident?
Tony slides
Not
past your
the
question
living
without
room.
skipping a beat.
Anyway, that's enough about that guy. Let me tell you about my best-selling workshop. It's a workshop about loving.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it real easy for you.
I'm allowing myself to be
You want to
distracted.
take my workshop, all you gotta do is show up. Now, I don't mean to hustle you out of here, but I gotta take lunch. Union rules. But you can come back later and see what we can do. You know, help you fix up your romantic affairs.
Alrighty.
I'll see you around.
I am afraid that I love him. Oh no. Oh no, I love him.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Can he cosplay you? I want coffee so that I can see Nightmare. But I also want to learn more about her.
Okay.
Kofi flies into...
Alright, here we go. One affogato. Do you think you've remembered what I told you? What does affogato mean in Italian?
Zari forgot. Hold on. Means drowned. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Google.
Yes, that's right. Might be morbid, but I like it.
Kopi beams at you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm happy you remembered.
Definitely.
Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz.
Sure thing.
Stay caffeinated. We'll see you next time.
I have a shit memory, guys. Tony. He's a very hot toolbox.
Tony the Toolman?
Yeah, here, hold on. He's played by... He's played by the guy who plays Chris Redfield.
Oh, no shit.
Look at him.
You're saying I have to cosplay him?
Nick is saying you have to cosplay him because I thought he was hot.
Honestly, if I shaved, I could probably do it. Wait, Roger Craig Smith? Oh no. Who also voices Sonic?
Yep. Yep.
You're too slow!
Amy said you had competition, and I said you'd also probably find him hot.
Oh, not wrong. Not wrong.
Oh wait, no, not him. I'm going to bed.
Nightmare comes to you at the usual time and place, but there's something strangely hesitant about her tonight. She fidgets with the dark wisps at the edges of her being.
You've been
the
AFK
same
for
way
too
one
long.
might
Who's
fidget
that?
with their hair.
Kenny, come back. Skate hasn't met you.
Hold on.
This is my fiance.
Hi! That's right, we're bringing it back because everyone has
Okay,
to
you can
witness.
leave.
Ah!
I hate the. Oh, you're great.
Oh god, hello.
This is my fiance. Fiance, this is Skaith.
Yep, yup.
You saw the. He's in the he's Wolfman in the
Discord
D&D
stuff.
Discord server.
Yeah.
So he saw your pictures.
Yeah.
The Skaith. Yeah, he knows about you.
Well, yeah, I don't know anyone else with that name.
Also, because I talk about you.
Look at that sex man. Are you talking about Nightmare with all the eyes? Because fair.
Biblically accurate Nightmare.
I mean, look, if that's biblically accurate Nightmare, does that mean all angels are actually bad? The more you know.
You're the sexy man.
What's a sorrable? Is that to be in an ass and adorable? What? No. Yep.
Okay, bye. Hello?
I was trying to be cute enough. Hello?
I was so confused.
Is the ship host in the room with us?
Oh, a kitty walked in. Nem gets it. Nightmare's a large woman who wants to scare me, wants not to love. Adorable, you hate life. It's okay. You're good. You're good. Depending the type of angel. That's fair. You okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're not
the other
fine.
night, you know, I did my best, but I got the feeling you weren't all that scared.
Oh! He's so cute! You have a fiance and I have a wife. Exactly. Up to date on the big things. And I live in New Jersey now. I think you knew that I was in Oklahoma last year. I just thought you meant adorable and sex kind of like adorkable. That's funny. That's funny. I don't know. In Wisconsin prior to that, yep.
Oh.
I've been in all four
Okay.
corners now. I really like the East Coast,
I get
though.
the feeling you're just being nice to me, but I guess I'll take it.
Nightmare sighs, her horrifying shoulders sagging visibly. You've never seen her look so out of sorts.
I knew it. I knew better, but I did it anyway.
What?
I let you see more of myself than I intended.
And you bought a house? Congratulations! That's exciting. In this economy? Look at Kenny like a younger partner or just someone you think of a kid sister. I want to give him food and thank him for taking care of her. Aww. Lunar, because you take care of me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm losing some of my mystery. I'm losing my ability to frighten you.
Can't hear you with my headphones on.
It's okay, they can probably be.
They can hear you, but I can barely hear you. These are nice headphones. In this shit economy. I'm so proud of you. That's so exciting. Don't yell at my child like that. Don't know. I don't know what Nick's saying.
Different?
Nightmare turns to look at the wall to your left, which is now just one massive mirror. When she sees her own reflection, she screams.
Oh, your son. Oh, Nightbot is your son. Nightbot. Got it.
When did this happen? Oh no. No, 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 no.
Are you okay?
No!
Nightmare is pulling at the shadows that make up her body, like one might pull at clothing.
I just thought, if I could teach you about fear, you'd learn about the darkest reaches of your mind and stop fighting your nightmares. If I can't even scare you, what good am I?
Why do you have to scare?
It's my entire reason for existing. If I can't scare you, I'm nothing. You can fix this. You're going to be afraid of me.
She rounds on you suddenly, pointing a finger at you and letting out an unearthly screech that raises goosebumps all over your body.
That scared me.
But despite even that fairly decent effort, you can't help but feel unthreatened.
No, I scared. I'm gonna scream.
Nightmare sighs.
How is this your dream and I'm the one having a nightmare?
Nightmare's not having your shit. And I'm just like, I got scared and I'm excited about it.
How do you deal with this? This? What do you mean by this? Relationship? No, 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 no.
Nick, I'm jumpy! Thank you for the 150 bits. Pretty lady wants to threaten me, that's fair.
Wake up!
You wake up suddenly, sweaty and alone. Your heart races, but you're not afraid. What is this feeling?
Interesting. It is Monday! Let's run our circuit. Wait, I forgot our circuit already. Messed up our circuit.
Barry's usual sunny smile is nowhere to be found today. He looks surprisingly frustrated with something.
Now you are the nightmare.
Hello, sweetie. I'm afraid you've caught me at one of my rare, inopportune times. Why do they drop hats? You know how sometimes you just accept a sentiment at face value, and then suddenly one day you realize you have no idea what it means, and you just said it because people have always said it? I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Focus.
Right, quite right you are, hon. Actually, that's... You know how we were talking about my useless brain having more holes in it than a natural sponge? self-flagellation. It's a unique approach, but I can give it a go.
That is a lesson for all of you. Don't be self-critical to the point of self-flagellation. Okay? Don't put yourself down. Phrase originated in the 19th century. Dropping or sweeping a hat downward is a physical sign used to instantly kick off impromptu events like horse races. Oh. Or even physical duels. Okay.
Now, I've been taking the advice to start writing things down so I don't forget them. Look, the first thing I wrote about was you advising me to start writing things down.
That is true. A lot of these characters are like that.
I remember to use yellow eyeshadow to highlight the important things.
Let's try the boys
At
one?
least, I think it was yellow? Wait, no. It was orange. Oh, for the first thing I attempt to try and organize my thoughts, and I make a bigger mess than my... You're right. That's okay.
Yeah. You have a thought like that, stop and ask, does this serve me?
I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah.
I did remember to do that at least. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For the risk of sounding like Zari, I love the character design in this game. I love character design in general. And then also the writing in this game is phenomenal. It's like hours upon hours of content and dialogue trees, and it makes my soul so happy. Like, this is just beyond a dating sim. This is so intricate and well done. And, oh, the voice acting's so good. Okay, sorry.
Well, that brings me to the actual problem with the whole writing. What do you do when you forget to write stuff down so you don't forget it later?
That could be an issue.
Right? I've managed to jot down some important things, but I just remembered that there's something I forgot to write down and then forgot because I keep forgetting to write things down before I forget them.
Yeah.
When I remember, it really
They're
has.
so cool.
Whether
And then
it's just a
also
to-do list or things you've said to me that I don't want to forget, it feels like getting some sense of control, if that makes sense.
And then also the swatching on his arms, and his sunglasses are little compacts of blush, and they have a line down the middle. It's so cool. And his ring is a beauty blender.
It is? It seems silly.
Yeah.
You have such a beautiful way of looking at things.
He winked at me, but then his eye twitched.
I don't even feel compelled to draw a tenuous simile involving makeup. I just love the way you think. You're right. This is hard for me. Remembering is sometimes I know I should do something. I just don't. I'll say I'll do it later, knowing full well I'm just going to forget.
I'm talking to myself. Yeah, this is 110% an analogy for unmedicated ADHD.
Well, that just sounds plain ominous. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, like hair conditioning for the brain.
Just conditioning.
Yes, hair conditioning for the brain. I think I understand now.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're the first one I've met who's just been patient with me. Well, on that note, I best be off.
I'm gonna cry.
One thing I did remember to write down is that there's a new horror unblocker from Smile Republic that I have... Oh, and I must make a note to find...
I love him! Oh my gosh. This storyline's gonna make me cry.
Hey, Rosefina.
Shelly still has a slight air of nervousness to her.
So, I was doing a lot of thinking and some reading up online. I thought always being positive would help the negativity and fear, but I guess that's what folks call toxic positivity.
Yep.
And that's bad.
Yep.
I was just so scared of falling down and letting everybody down. I was pushing people away without even meaning to.
Yep. I don't blame you, considering.
Well, it was the wrong way to go. I'm still scared of falling down. Honestly, I don't really know what to do with all that fear.
Learning to deal with it can be a lifelong struggle.
Maybe that's okay.
Oh. One of the Palico voice actors in Monster Hunter. Interesting.
But look, most everybody runs away from me before too long. You stuck around. I don't know if I'd have ever been able to relax long enough to rethink my entire deal without you around. In a way, you were my shelf.
You are a shelf, Shelly.
So thanks.
You're welcome.
There's one more thing. I haven't been close to anybody in a long time, and I thought it was all the anxiety at first. But last night, instead of staying up because I was scared you were gonna hate me, I kept thinking, I want to see that smile again. Do you think maybe we could be more than friends?
Oh, we got through her storyline. I'd love that.
You would? Oh my god, I've never done this before. I don't know what happens next. I'm scared, but I feel fluttery.
Shelly reaches out for your hand. Her grip is strong, but there's a sweet softness in her touch.
I feel like with you by my side, I can take on anything.
That's adorable.
It's easy not to worry about the bad things when I see you smile like that. The future feels bright.
Let's go! Oh. We're doing really good on our points. Cute. Pun intended? Yep. With Nick, the pun's always intended.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we choose perfection, we can catch excellence. Let me tell ya, Chance, not perfect, not even close. But through chasing perfection, I have attained excellence with tonight's date.
Finally ready to give up and date me?
You sound so
I want to know why
serious
Chance
when
wasn't
you
right
say
though.
it. Very funny, you. What a joke you just told. Maybe if I was that funny, my date would have gone better. I thought we'd have so much to talk about. So what if he's a nerd? So am I. But he checked a stat sheet or rolled dice before he did everything.
I feel called out. Penelope, girl. Like us rolling for bones each
He
day.
ordered breadsticks, pasta, and tiramisu because he had proficiency in Italian dining. When it was time to go, he told me he wouldn't because he rolled a 7, and a 1 through 10 meant he couldn't see me
Roll
again.
to hold the door for her, drops it.
And I dumped my fate.
I dumped my fate!
The universe against me. I mean, does anybody deserve you? Maybe a movie star or a sexy billionaire. Not a regular bunch of office supplies like me, though. Okay, enough about that. Let me tell you about the absolute babe I got. She's so out of my league, honestly. I think she was gonna say no. But Office Romance magazine says you can't hit a home run if you don't risk
I
striking
know.
out. And I hit a romantic home run for sure this time.
As if on cue, Skylar saunters into the office.
What?
Penelope lets out a girlish squeal.
Yo.
There she is. The
Yo.
glasses of my dreams.
Oh, hey, you.
Hey, Skylar.
Well,
Oh.
Skylar tucks a strand of hair behind her ear.
I'm really proud of you for getting out there, Penelope. And you asked me out. And I did say yes. And I've been trying to get ready for our date, but I'm sorry. I've never liked girls with glasses.
But you are glasses.
It's not the same thing, okay? Do you like other humans?
Nope, only objects for me. That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly what a human would say. Sorry, not sorry.
Skylar flees from the two of you, leaving Penelope devastated in her wake.
Keep forgetting Penelope is She-Ra. I love Amy so much. Like a hug.
I'm going to the kitchen. And I'm gonna see how much cheese I can eat before I die of acute calcium poisoning.
Food?
Which is a very real and serious thing.
I, too, soothe myself with cheese.
See you later. Maybe.
I love cheese. Okay, today is Monday, so we don't have Charami. So let's talk with Tony. Let us talk you! Right?
All right, you ready for your first workshop?
I'm ready.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, come to the job site prepared and with a can-do attitude.
I have always said that I am so grateful I am not lactose intolerant. I can deal with not eating gluten. I could not deal with not eating cheese.
Good job, unless it's Dunzo. You ever heard of Dunzo?
Tell me a wise one.
One step above Dun. Careful though. I knew a screw who had a little too much Dunzo.
Tony grins, flashing you a pair of finger guns as he waggles his eyebrows at you.
Okay. Think you would be okay not eating cheese? You love bread too much, though? I'm kind of curious. Here, let's do a poll. Let's do a bread or cheese. Let's do bread or cheese. We'll do a lager poll. There we go. Not bad, just makes me pray to the person God if you eat too much. Yeah, that's fair. No! We don't have enough sass!
First things first. In a courtship, as on a job site, you want to look busy. You don't gotta be doing nothing, you just gotta look it.
Okay.
Ah, the sweet sounds of edu. Lesson number 2.
Here, I'm gonna vote for cheese too. Okay.
You just wrote down lesson number 2? Wow, commitment. It's what's on the outside that counts. Yeah, my work here is done. See? All right. Gotta give you time to digest. Hope you were taking notes. Next time you're getting tested.
Gonna make you proud.
Good. You better knock my bolts off next time I see you. There's the lunch bell. Gotta run. Remember what I told you. Test next time.
You had gotten so stressed at one point that milk caused you a lot of stomach pain. Interesting. Okay. Talk to coffee. Yeah, you can have it now, but yeah. This is gonna be a throuple. Don't know who the other is. A love triangle? Is it?
Would you look at that?
No! Lucinda! Girl!
It's that Lucinda Lavish. What has she gotten herself into this time?
I'm here, ready and waiting. Well, I guess you said you'd pick whatever you wanted.
Lucinda's defenses fall, and her very being deflates. She looks off into the
now
distance.
We can't talk to Nightmare
Nothing at
tonight. Oh, got
You know,
it. That
I
makes
can't
sense.
talk to anyone else here. I was made last, so everyone else wrapped their voice over. So even if I wanted to, there's no one to talk to. Not even Mikey.
Talk to me.
Okay, you're not voiced.
Damn, I could have sworn
You're
I'm saying
saying
things.
them, just not out loud.
No,
I
no,
hear
I'm
you
saying
just
them
fine
out
now.
loud. I'm streaming.
But our time together,
Lucinda sighs.
I'm lonely, and I'm wasting your time again.
Like getting to
You
see
think the real me
Oh,
is just the
I
sad sack who keeps complaining?
love the fourth wall break that she does. She seems like Archie's type, TBH. Is it the outfit?
That's so boring, I might not know what I am. And I was not made to be some touchy-feely sort of thing. It feels wrong.
Feels right to me.
Just go.
Fucking have coffee. Give me coffee! The slight tsundere energy. Yeah. Nightmare for us. Oh, I just looked at the time, and I think it is time to switch gears. So, if you're with us on Twitch, stick around. We're going to be playing Pragmata after this. But if you are with us on YouTube, I almost just said Discord. What the heck? If you're with us on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was really fun. I'm liking the like focus down that we are doing. So I hope you enjoyed, but leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye!